Aloha, all you beautiful gangsters. Welcome back. We are on Oahu's North Shore. That's the town of Haleiwa. That's Haleiwa Bay. And this is the memorial for World War II veterans. Very iconic. And this is Haleiwa Beach Park. This is where they have the Haleiwa Art Festival every year. And it's kind of rainy, muggy weather today. And man, that water's not looking great. It's going to be a lot longer than what I thought. I was being optimistic, thinking it was going to be, but I'm actually glad. I'm actually glad that I came out here and brought you guys out here, because I knew it was going to be either fixed, back to normal, or like this. And I think it's good to show either way. On a previous clip, we were over at this park over right there, right on the other side over there. Like, I can't remember the name of it, but that's a park that's out here on North Shore that's pretty turtly, not Laniakea, but this beach up here. This is a lot less popular, but look at the state of this water. And one of the things I saw driving over here were a lot of dump trucks and trash trucks full of trash, full of timber, which is a great, great sign. It's a really, really good sign. Aloha, Lance and Jill, Cat Roy, Shane, good to see you. Aussie Nightmare. Joe, good to see you. Let's do what we normally do. The tide's really low too. Normally I like to take you guys out to at least this point, but I wanted to I want to do it when the water's looking nicer, and it's a better thing to show you. But I want to go around that point over there, because when the water's looking nice, that is just beautiful. And most people stop at these bathrooms, but to go around that point is really, really cool. There's a macadamia nut farm, North Shore macadamia nut farm, right through those trees. Aloha, Carol and Yasmin, John, Michael, good to see you. Kiwi Queen. Normally, and if you've been on some of these other streams, oh look, they put these old icons back up there. Look at that. Those have not been up there for a long, 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 long time. And it's sprinkling just a little bit, so I may have to wipe the lens off from time to time. But man, look how low the tide is. There's normally turtles along here. Almost every single time I've been out here, right here, there's a point I'll take you to, and there are turtles that chill out there. If you guys remember the infamous clip with the lady that had her dog that went after the turtles. She thought it was funny. Oh, look, there's a turtle right there. Just saw his flipper come up. There's another one right there. So I guess turtles are still making the most of it. Right straight right there, there's some turtles. There's his head. You'll see his flipper come up in just a moment. So if they're here, they may be down here. We'll come back and see them. I'll just point you out there so in case you can see them. They still have to eat regardless of what the water's like. I wonder if that water quality bothers them. I'm sure they're not happy about it, but we'll see. You're almost guaranteed to see turtles there and right over here. I'll show you. Man, I did not bring my umbrella because I did not think I was going to need it, but it is raining a little bit. Just look at that water. Yeah, I can't believe it either. I think it's a little too rough for the turtles. Of course, I don't know. I mean, I've been proven wrong already a couple times with the turtles. I didn't think they'd be out at all. But it looks to me that some of the people have done their research and just didn't come out, because, man, the Huli Huli chicken place had like 3 people in line. There's usually like 50 people when they open up. Right back in here, it can be a Robbie Stabby place. But just look at this, guys. I'm just going to show you this. Yeah. I normally, when I come here, I love to walk back in here. You walk back through this area on the other side, and it's just this treacherous rock that these surfers deal with just under the surface. Right here, this point right here, almost every single time. I think I can, it's way the other way that I have not seen turtles here. But now, just look at this water. I'll just let you take a look here. I'm actually glad I came out, because it was either going to be very, very clear, beautiful, and everything is back to normal, or it's going to be like this. I think it's important to see this, to see the devastation that something just, it seems like because you're not here and you don't see it, it's probably out of sight, out of mind. So, I'm not trying to make anyone feel guilty or responsible for it, but I just wanted you to be aware of it and see, looks like they're trying to burn some of that timber off right there. But this water does not smell. It doesn't smell like anything septic. It doesn't smell nasty or anything like that. But I don't know if this is, you can see the sediment in the water. I don't think that it's just runoff. It might be. I don't know. But I know this is not how it normally looks. You know what I did see is, and I can see one out there right now. The cranes, I call them baby albino pelicans or flamingos, but they were brown. It's like someone kind of messed them up or something like that. Someone kind of colored them a little bit. And I don't know if they got in the water. I'm sure that's what they did. Something about getting in the water or something that's made them. You can normally see turtles like right in here. They'll just crawl up on the rocks and chill out, take a nap after they stuff their face. I think that's a good idea of them burning that wood off over there. That's kind of never even thought of it, really. So we are in Haleiwa, North Shore town on Oahu. That turtle was right over in here. Looked like there was 2 of them. Over in this area. It's easy to overlook them on the shore here, unless you're really, there could be one just sitting right there. But what I was saying, I was trying to make the point a couple of times that it looks like people are listening to the warnings to not come out. There it is. He's right out there. There he is again. There's another one. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. He's straight right there. They have to deal with all types of different water qualities, so I'm sure they're making do. I'm sure they'd much rather be nice, crystal clear. Well, there's one. There's one in the wave right there. Yeah, but it's been like a week or so. There he, but as I turn around, you see his flippers come up. This whole area here, this parking lot is usually jammed with people. And this beach is usually covered with people. Matsumoto's didn't have a line. So there's people that are heeding the warning or the request to not come. But I didn't see any type of issue with people, just coming and enjoying it, enjoying what's here. There's not trash, or they're not getting in the way of anybody doing cleanup or anything like that. So, when you come to Haleiwa, you're not coming here for doing a lot of water sports. I did kind of see that Blue Planet may have been open. The stand-up paddleboard place, it may be open. They're right on the other side of the bridge, Honolulu Bridge, Honolulu Creek as well. So there are some people who come here that go for the shark diving. Shark diving out here at North Shore. North Shore Shark Dives leaves out of this marina right here, and they go out about 2 miles, I believe it is. It looks to me like they're still open and doing business, and they should be, because it's, they're out so far. But there's no stand-up paddleboarding going on. It usually is pretty thick with people doing that. We're at Haleiwa Beach Park. That's the beach park where they have the Haleiwa art show every year. That's a World War II memorial at the North Shore for Haleiwa. And just a light drizzle rain that's happening now. When I pulled up, there was a gentleman that was picking up loads of trash that were in bags right over here. And as I was saying, on my way coming out of the other side, the west side of Haleiwa, coming this way, there were piles and piles and piles of gathered debris, which is really great to see. The plastic bags full of trash. There was cut up timber. There were some trees that had fallen down. The cleanup looked like it's been going along famously. Yeah, there's been a number of people asking, should we come? Should we not come? This is a little different than what you're seeing in Waikiki, Honolulu area. I mean, if you notice that, like, Magic Island is pretty normal right now. This place out here, the difference between these two is that this is North Shore. This is getting just hammered from wide open ocean. I guess it's around the entire island, everything is, but this is made up different. You see how these waves, they're constantly hitting. They're constantly like that. That's why Bonsai Pipeline, the Waimea Valley is right over here. About, 8 miles, I'm going to say. And there's Bonsai Pipeline over there. And that's when the big waves come. I want to go. I actually was not going to go there today, but now I think I want to. I think what we're going to do is going to down Farrington Highway, because it's just gloomy, dirty water, what have you. And I think we'll spend more time either going back this way or go to a burger place on the way back to Honolulu. I thought if we weren't going to go all the way down to Waimea or past Waimea to Sunset and Bonsai, that we'd go back and have lunch at this place we've always talked about. See these right here? There's been piles. This is a tiny pile. There are big, huge piles on the other side of Haleiwa. You guys heard me talk about that place called Dub Burger and Wing Hub. DA, Dub Burger and Wing Hub. We could, if we normally we go this way. We go all the way around the east side. If we end up stopping at Waimea and coming back this way, then we'll go over there and maybe have lunch there the Burger and Wing Hub. This is Beach House. Great little spot to eat. That's right, Todd. Check out that place, huh? What's up, birds? I've got worms, but not for you. That's kind of clearing up, but it's also clear because it's so shallow. I think this up here on the right-hand side, it's a surf shop for sure, but I think it's the oldest one on Oahu. I think that's what its claim to fame is. Bonsai bowls. This place is a little finicky inside here. Sometimes we lose connection, sometimes we don't, but we'll give it a shot. It's worthy of a little visit for sure. If you want anything private labeled or labeled, Haleiwa, North Shore, surfing, anything, this is the place to come. They have sunglasses, wetsuits, rash guards, bathing suits, surfboards, paddle boards, paddles, all these t-shirts here. Eddie would go. 60th anniversary. Pipeline, bonsai. It just goes all back in there. They have hats and shirts and this is cool. I know someone who would want this. Oh yeah, this is such a great place, and they have really high quality stuff. Billabong. I mean, I think Billabong went out of business, didn't they? If they do, those would be good to have. Hurley, Reef. Look at all these cool t-shirts they have. Also, the vibe of these stores is really, really cool. That's a nice shirt, man. Yeah, it's a great store. There are a number of really good stores along here. There's the banana bread place that's going to be up here around the corner. Aoki's coffee shop also. There's a paddleboard place. I can't remember the name of it, right down here on the right-hand side down in there. It didn't seem like they were open when I went by there. This is the famous bridge. It's now an historical landmark. They deemed it so, I think, in 1980 or 82. It's an Honolulu Bridge, Honolulu Creek. This is where you'll see it's very turtly in there for sure. There's a banana bread place right there. This is Blue Planet. Oh, and it looks like they are doing business. That's great. I'll cross over here. Normally I just stay exclusively on this side and then go over there on the way back. But because some of you may not stay on that long, I'll go over here and just show you. This is a really, really good activity. Yeah, man. I mean, the traffic here, people traffic and vehicle traffic is 30% what it normally is. It's just really, really slow. This is Blue Planet. They have everything here that you need. They have the changing rooms, they have the paddle boards, paddles, and some of you have even been out here when you saw some of the turtles. They launch you off here and you can go all the way that way. Some of you guys actually been out here when turtles have been getting a little bit of wah-wah. It's a very popular breeding ground out here for tortugas. It goes all the way that way. Very, very popular bridge, very iconic. We are in Haleiwa, North Shore town of Haleiwa. And if you don't want a paddleboard, but you're out here with somebody, you can sit here and enjoy. Actually, to heck with that. Go over there, have some banana bread, or go to Beach House, have a cocktail or a sandwich. Normally there would be kids jumping off in here, and this water doesn't look any different than what it normally does. So I'm wondering, I don't know. You normally see turtles all along through here, especially as you get past there up towards that bridge right there. And there's a look back through the bridge here. This is Honolulu Bridge, Honolulu Creek. That is the marina right through here. So I'll just show you here. So if you look, got to watch pointing my hand through. I can stick my hand out there and have a truck take it off. So right through here, you can't really see them. You see that big catamaran right there? Right in front of that is where the aluminum boats or the steel boats go for, they park right there. They pick you up for shark dive North Shore, or North Shore shark dive. That's the only one I've done it with. I've done it several times with them, 3 times to be exact. And they're a really good organization. But that's the marina. And this creek here is fed right there from the ocean. So this is ocean water. It's just interesting that it's clear. This is never clear, like super clear with high visibility, but it's about like this. And right up here on the right, how many people know, and do you guys want me to bore you again with the history of that place right there? I don't have to, but I will if you want me to. Yeah, I did the shark dive without this cage, man. But they're harmless shark. They're the shark species, but it's not like they're reef shark or you know, things like that, for sure. Here's a look back at that beautiful bridge. All right, that is Haleiwa Joe's. That is home. The land is the land where the very first hotel, first full-service hotel, was on Oahu. It was built 1 year before Surfrider. This was built 1 year, and it was called Haleiwa Hotel. The Moana Surfrider was what, 1901. This is 1900. And the gentleman who built that, you'll know his name if you've driven around Waikiki or Honolulu or Oahu, anywhere you've heard the name Dillingham. Dillingham is the gentleman who he somewhat is responsible for, well, not really somewhat, he's really responsible for Haleiwa being the town that it is. Haleiwa stands for frigate bird, by the way. Once I learned that, I never forgot it. But I think it's Protestant. We're going to see the Protestant church. That's one of the very first churches around here. I think it was 1830 or 1840. And they first started off with like a thatched church, and then they built it up to the church that it is right now. But what's cool about Dillingham, Benjamin Dillingham is his name. He owned Haleiwa Hotel, which is on that land right there. He also did a number of things. You guys remember what else he built? I will tell you. Dillingham had a dredging company. Part of that dredging company helped with the sugar mills that were out here and the sugar farms. But in order to get some of the people from before it was Chinatown, from the harbor, where the harbor is right now, that harbor's always been there. When the whaling industry went down, Chinatown was getting kind of thinned out. And so the people from the Philippines, Japan, Korea, China started coming over to start working in the sugar fields and then the pineapple fields. Well, Dillingham wanted to get them out here, and he wanted to have more people bring enterprise out here. So he built the Oahu rail line. I guess I can walk and talk at the same time, right? I actually like this place, but I don't want to get a coffee right now. But in building that railway, he took on a dredging company, and he bought the dredge machines, the dredge machines, I guess you'd call it. He bought all those, but he did a bunch of things in Hawaii, on Oahu, that was really poignant. By the way, this is the road I went to. That's the road you go down to the place I went, that beach park I went to first. I just came down Haleiwa Road here and go down that way, and I parked over there. But Dillingham, he was busy with his dredge, man, for a long time. He did several things. Hawaii Kai, he built Hawaii Kai with Henry Kaiser. And what he did for Hawaii Kai was that he built, if you look where the freeway is, H1, the ocean's on this side, that ocean stopped right there until he dredged all that out and made that inlet where it was possible for all those homes to be like waterfront homes. He dredged out all of that. He also dredged out the lagoon at Hilton Hawaiian Village. Benjamin Dillingham did. He also built the lagoon at Magic Island. He and Kaiser, I don't think they were partners. I can't say that because I don't think they were partners, but I know that they did a lot of work together, and Kaiser did. Kaiser convinced him to build that lagoon at Magic Island before they had complete and total irrevocable rights to build the resort that they were going to build out there. So they built the lagoon. They got turned down to build the rest of the resort out there, and they left the lagoon, which is why we're able to go out there and enjoy it right now. But that's Henry Dillingham, or Benjamin Dillingham's location right there. Haleiwa Hotel, a year before Moana Surfrider. I'm not going to go into all these little shops. I'll go in a couple of them just so you can kind of see. But these are just really cool little. I keep using the word curio when I say it, and I know that's an improper term, but it just kind of sounds cool to say it. But it's they have all these like merchandise store, clothing, art. There's a couple stores you guys know we really like up here. One in particular is it's like the co-op store, I guess, where we get those mints, those chewable toothpaste tablets. Oh, this would be kind of cool to come to, right? Look at that. Yeah, it's open. You know, I'm not trying to minimize the damage that was done out here, because clearly you can see what's happened to the beach and the beach parks. But I am so glad that this wasn't affected here. I mean, I'm sure it was affected because it puddled up everywhere. Ponded is the word they use, ponded. But it didn't do like irrevocable damage. It certainly doesn't look like it, you know. There's teddies. Let's go over here. See, if this were a normal Saturday, you couldn't walk across the street like that. It is just packed with traffic. So I think a lot of people are heeding the warning to not come. And it's really sad because just as we had suggested, or some of us had, that these businesses need your money. Come out here, drop all the cash you can, buy stuff, buy bags and shoes and bathing suits and surf shirts and shave ice, because I will tell you this, I didn't know what to expect, because this is pretty low land. It's a little higher than the land back behind us, but I didn't know how much flooding came in here, but it doesn't look like much, if any at all, other than just, straight rain pour or rain accumulation. There's Aoki's. I don't think that's any relation to Steve Aoki of the Steve Aoki franchise. See these little trading companies, a trading store. I just love those little things. Towels, yeah. Some people like towels. Here's Matsumoto. We'll walk through here. Let's see, look at how little traffic there is. Look at how little people are in here. This is usually jammed. I almost never come in here because it's just wall-to-wall people. This is probably one of the most famous shave ice vendors and shops out here. All this is built off of the shave ice, which they have right back here. We're going to show you. And then it dumps out here into this little courtyard, cool courtyard. But they put out the shave ice in this place, I'm telling you. Look at that. They have that stuff with the cream on the top. Is that like is that the milk one, or where they have someone's condensed milk? Oh, it sounds horrible. This is the courtyard for all these stores. That's like just a general store. Hence the sign saying general store. Kahala Shirt Company, Island Vintage Company. I should have gone to Aoki's and got a coffee. I should have gone back there now that I think about it, because the only coffee place now is going to be up here or Vintage. Let's see what Vintage looks like.
Come on, Lydia. Let's go. Sorry about that.
Sorry. What's up? What are you doing? Little tiny kid. How goes it? Could I get just a regular Americana coffee, large, please?
Iced or hot?
Hot, please.
And which size would you want? This one.
That one. That's the biggest one?
Yes.
That's one I'll have, man.
Stop right there.
All right.
And you're gonna be number 71 today.
Okay.
I'll meet you right over there when it's done.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. This is the same Island Vintage that's in. The new one is coming into Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center, and then the other one that's there right now is on the second story, as you guys know, it overlooks the courtyard. That's the church I was telling you about, the Protestant church, that arch. I think it's 1840. I think it's 1840 is when that was started. Maybe I'll stay on that. Wow. Thank you guys for indulging me. I needed to have this. Do you have milk or cream you can put in that, please? Doesn't matter. Anything's good. Perfect, man.
Tell me when to.
All the way. Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
What's that? You're going there? Well, hold on.
All right, guys. Thank you for indulging that short stop. We'll see that on the way back. That's just such a cool place. There's a cool cemetery right beside it, right there. If there are any shops in particular that you want to stop in while we're here, just call them out. I'll do my best to. And just know there's about a 10-second delay between what I see, what you type and what I see. So if I blow past it, it's not on purpose. Unless it's a stupid store and I don't want to go in it. And then I'll fake it. What part of Maui? We're in Kapolei and Kanapale. And we're on Oahu, the north shore of Oahu, in a town called Haleiwa. Yeah, Stonefish is up there about 3 blocks. Just a shopper's paradise, man. It is like, it's like a Tuesday in here. Uncle Bo's Poo Poo Barn Grill. There's only been about 2 or 3 shops that should have been open. It seemed like they should be open, but they weren't. But everybody else seems to be open. That Ace Hardware is a great landmark. Almost everybody that tells you about a place that knows the area here in Haleiwa, they say, well, where is it from the Ace Hardware store? And there's one of the main bus stops right here, and the other one is on the other side of Honolulu Bridge. There's another one by the World War II War Memorial. Just past Snoopy's. That yellow building right there is where Snoopy's was. They have bike rentals. That'd be kind of cool to come out here and take a bike ride down to all those beach parks. Not today. After it, you guys remember this place? We've been in there a number of times. They have beautiful paintings in there. Some really cool styles. Costa Kahana, yeah. It's next door. And Waikoloa, it's close to Waikoloa. We went in that shop there last year, if you remember last time I came here with Waikiki Wendy Silva. Yep, it's up here on the left, and there's not a very long line. I'm not really hungry, or I'd go over there. What I'd like to do is I'll take you guys to temperature. What we can do is, if you want to, we could go all the way around to the sugar mill by Giovanni. I don't have enough cash on me. I only have a credit card, and they only do cash. I think they still do only cash. But there are other places we can eat there if you want to do that, or go to Turtle Bay and maybe walk around. Would you guys like to do a walk around Turtle Bay Resort, the Ritz? Since they rebranded it, not much has changed because it was very high end to begin with. But they rebranded it from Turtle Bay, which is not a brand, to Ritz-Carlton. But if you want to walk around out there, we can. We don't have to. And if we go down that way, we might as well go to the food courts or the food trucks there and maybe miss going to Dub Burger and Wing Hub, because the Burger and Wing Hub is that way. And if we go all the way over to Turtle Bay, it may not make sense to come back over this way. Let me show you this place. This is worthy of checking it out. Check this out, Lancelot. Now, I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. Oh my God, this smells like burnt chicken and roasty stuff and roasted wood stuff and charcoal. That smells exactly like it looks. Oh my gosh. Wow. Looks good, huh? Smells good. Oh my goodness. That's the somewhat famous store. And I don't know how much it is. It's actually not. I just want to show you. If you ever come here and the line is like this, definitely do it. If you've never eaten here before, you got to do it. The lines are usually 3 times this long, but let me just show you. Maybe someone could screenshot this or maybe share it. That first one, the whole chicken, cut or uncut, $18.50. Come on. Comes with or you get the plate lunch, has a half a chicken, 1 scoop of rice, 4-ounce container of coleslaw, and grandma sauce. Grandma sauce, I like that. Wow. I'm not hungry, but I could do probably 3 plates of that half chicken. God, those chickens smell so good. Look at this. This parking lot is jammed. There are no parking spots here usually. I mean, none. You know what my hope is that some people, a few thousand people will see this stream that are coming in the next week or so and not get disgruntled about coming out here. They'll maybe get encouraged to come out here. If they're coming out for water sports, maybe it's not the best time, but for just enjoy the food, the shopping, just the vibe out here. It's just such a cool vibe, you know. Come on out. That's the Waialua Bakery. That's that place where Wendy Silva had some pastries that she liked. Oh, those guys went hunting. I bet they went pig hunting. They had pig dogs on the back. Those blue tick hounds covered in mud, probably happy as heck. The back of that truck, they were just covered in brown mud. Just cool little shops. This up here on the right-hand side is Nalu. That's the same shop, same franchise as the places there in Ala Moana Mall and Waikiki Beach Walk. Nalu. We went in there last time. I think it got a smoothie of some sort. Poke for the people. I have heard about this. See that that deli? I thought I had been in there before, and I may have. I don't remember, but I remember hearing how good it was. The name I remember. Kathy, Carly, one of my favorites. How are you? If you need me to, we can stop and go back to the beginning and do it all over for you if you like. Or if you're okay with how we are right now, that's fine too. Kathy, Carly, I have a question for you. What is your most favorite place in Waikiki? Your favorite shop, your favorite restaurant, favorite beach, favorite landmark, favorite hotel? What's your favorite spot in Waikiki? It's a little sad because these places are usually jumping, man. Usually a line, all the tables are filled up. Come on, people, come on out. It's fine. You mean beach house? I think that's one you're speaking about. Haleiwa Seafood, Cameron. That shop's been there forever, that seashell shop. I think this is the co-op, the food co-op place. I think this is it. Or maybe, this is it. Yeah, this is the place that has the skincare and where you bring in your own bottles. There's a Thai food truck down here at the end of Haleiwa. This is Haleiwa Marketplace, and there's a stretch of road, maybe an eighth of a mile right here in between. It's kind of like just an open field area. And then right on the other side is a little bit more town. And there's a Starbucks down there. There's a McDonald's, and there's another food truck compound on this side and on this side of the street. This side of the street, there's a place there called Farm to Barn. Farm to Barn. And it's like farm to table, but it's there's like farm plants and stuff on the outside, backside of it, but they curate food, meat, eggs, everything from the farms all around here, and they cook meals there. It's so cool. It's like has outdoor seating like this. They make all their food right there, and you could buy some of the plants or vegetables and fruit, not plants. Did Kathy Carly say what her favorite place was? International Marketplace. The new version of it is your favorite place, Kathy Carly? Oh, this one right here, Greg? The one in the middle? Yeah, you're right, Janet. That wasn't great. Do you guys want to go in this store or no? We saw it the last 2 times we came here. You know what's in there. If you guys change your mind, we could go back. This is another place. This is not what I was talking about. This Aina food stand or farm stand. Back behind here, you'll see there's booze or there should be booze. Oh, man, that's not great. Man, they usually have like tents out here with fruits and vegetables and but it's I use that word co-op here, but I think that's exactly what this is. You can go in, you can buy little here, I'll show you. Let me do this. I have to turn around. Hi there. Can I look around? We came here last couple months ago. I love this place. Aren't there usually like vendors and stuff out here as well?
Those are on special days.
Oh, special days. Okay. All right, good.
I think you probably might be talking about Farm to Barn.
No, I actually was just talking about that outside, but I thought there was some. I've come here a couple times where they had like not vendors, but had like little, like this. Yeah, like vegetables and. Oh, okay.
It doesn't happen all the time, but this came on those days.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Oh, it is. It was crowded and.
Yeah, small businesses.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Just their own things.
And do these come from like here local, right?
Everything in here is locally sourced.
Is it? Would you call this a co-op or no?
No.
No.
No. It wouldn't be considered a co-op. Because we purchase from
You buy these and they.
Yeah. But there are a lot of individual farms that do co-op.
Yeah. I love that. I think it's fantastic. What's that smell in here? It smells so good.
Oh, it is amazing.
Oh, gee, Merry Christmas. So look at this, guys. And look at these. I don't even know what those are. I don't know what those are, but they have dirt on them, so they've got to be good. You know, well, those don't look that great. But some of these lemons and limes and whatever, I would far rather have those than some of the pesticide-laden fruits and vegetables that you find elsewhere. That soap, I can smell that soap from here. All right, thanks for letting us look. Bye-bye. Yeah, that farm to barn. If you guys want to come out here and have a really unique dining experience and not have it be, well, I guess you can stuff your face full over there if you wanted to, but it's farm to barn, and it's about when you're coming in this way from Haleiwa, from Waikiki, you can see, if you can see very way down there, that white truck, as far down as you can see, it's right across the street from there. It's called Farm to Barn. And it's, as you may imagine, it's a big kind of a brown barn, but it's nice. It's not like a stinky animal farm. It's really nice. And, but they have all types of food. They make, all types of fresh food right there. And they, like that lady was kind of, the young lady was kind of, implying they make a lot of it. Hey guys, you want some worms? Let me see if I have some. Come here. They make a lot of their food right there, and they sell their food. Bring the fam over, ma'am. Let me see. Oh my gosh, hopefully I didn't take it out. Did I take those worms out? Oh. Look. You are in luck, young lady. Bring the family over. Look, check this out. Did you see those babies run over here? Good. Coffee's good. You like those worms, Mama? Those chickens, the babies, they have bedhead on their feathers, don't they? I love those worms. Yeah, coffee's good. This is a Waikiki marketplace. Some people make the mistake of coming here and parking. You do not want to do that unless you pay off the security guard, which I may or may not have done a couple of times. He is watching like a hawk. I don't know if they have Navy SEAL style snipers up on the roof, but they can tell when you park and not paid. Konos, it's right there. I'm walking around here because I want to show you something. Right straight through there, at the other end of this open area, is where the rest of the town is. You can kind of see the buildings down there now, that maroon building. Starbucks is there, McDonald's is across the street, and then on either side are food trucks. Wow, this place is bumping. It's not Conus. What is that? Man, it smells so good. Oh, the fish. The fish. It looks new. There's a Aloha General Store. Right around the corner over here is a public restroom, which is very few and far between here. There's one on this end, which is right here, and one on the other end where we started the stream, right across, right back behind where I was standing when we looked at those turtles. There's the bathroom right there. Kathy Carley, there's not a beach that you like? I know you said International Marketplace. I didn't see if you said that you like the new International Marketplace or the old version. There's Wyland Galleries. There's a sushi shop, Bonsai Sushi Shop. There's a really interesting coffee shop there. There's a security guard behind me. Just wanting to know where my car is. That's the same guy. He's been here forever. I think he will just troll and wait for people to get out of the car and go the other way. Oh, look, they closed it down. What? They closed that place down right there. That was a really popular place too. Soha. Right there. I wonder what happened. They used to be super, super busy. Cholos. Haven't heard great things about that place, to be honest. I see a lot of rooster chickens, but not any mamas and babies over here. Fasting is too. Fasting is a great way to kill a lot of those ugly bugs. This place closed down too. And that place closed down too. Yikes. Aloha, Garrett, how are you? I would be curious to know, and there's no way to really find out, I'd be curious to know how many people didn't come out here this weekend because they heard about it. They said you shouldn't come because you're going to get in the way of cleanup, which may be the case in some areas, but I'm talking about places like Waimea Valley. But Waimea is not doing any cleanup on that road. And it's really not cleanup, it's more construction correction on that roadway where the fallout was on that little landslide on the coastal side of the road. They say they're working on that only at night for about 2 weeks, and then they're going to be able to work on it during the day. But that, to me, is really the only other place. I mean, we went and saw some of the worst areas over there, and they had already cleaned everything up. And it looked like they'd cleaned it up for a while because you could see tire tracks that went out towards the beach from the trucks to pick up the trash that they had put in the bags and things like that. This is a really cool store if you guys ever come out here. I've been missing all your comments. I just realized I had 35 that I hadn't seen just now. Oh, PCC. You like Hanauma Bay? Is there a place in Waikiki, though, that you like other than the International Marketplace? I'm going to do that Hanauma Bay Ridge hike we'll make sure to let you know, because that's the best way to see Hanauma Bay. Go along that ridge, you go all the way out to the very end of the coast, or the very end of the bay. Well, I'm hopeful that some people will see this video today or on the replay and know that in the next couple of weeks from today is the 28th of March, by the way, they'll know to come out, because no one is doing anybody any favors by not coming out here. That's for sure. Aloha, Mark Horton. I don't understand what you're saying there. Man, I love Vedic. I think you meant to say something else. Man, I can smell that chicken from right here, and it's way over there. Haven't been here since 2010. Well, that's why I want to show it to you. That's a very cool local grocery store. It's actually the only grocery store out here. The next one is Food Pantry or Food Land. Food Land, I think it is, over there across the street from Sharks Cove. We may get down there today. I just want to make a good time here. I didn't want to go into a lot of shops, waste a lot of time, because I'm not going to buy anything. Just want to show it to you guys, give you a good feel, let you maybe feel the vibe and get a sense of the treachery of coming or the not treachery of coming. And obviously it's not treacherous. It looks like the cleanup. I mean, I don't even see, other than the standing water in some areas, I don't see any. Have you guys seen any type of real damage? I mean, the damage is on the coastline. It's in the parks over there. But thank goodness none of these businesses were flooded. Are you guys talking about renting a van? Yeah, that's, I get it. I don't understand it. I get it, but I don't understand it, and I don't see the rationale in it, and I think it's a bad thing to do. To say, don't come, you can't come. I mean, that's stonefish. Someone was mentioning that the other day. Hawaii and land, for the most part, is really resilient. Unless it's something's burnt down or caught on fire, I mean, and businesses are reliant on it, that's the number one thing they need. They don't need to lose their business and lose the money. You know, because you're talking about the people that live here and work here, the people in the stores and the restaurants and things like that. They may have been affected by their homes in other areas, but the last thing they need is to lose a job or not be able to go to work and lose, their house too. So if they're losing their house or their house is damaged, the main thing they need is more money, So don't take it away from them. Or you guys are talking about getting a van, there's benefits to that for sure. I mean, the parking is just a pain, though. That's the thing. One person's got to park, everybody gets in and gets out, and it's almost better to hire a guy so he could park, just drop you off and stay with the van, and so you can leave all of your valuables inside the van. When I saw the rain and the flooding and things like that, I was really thinking about this place. 1832. That's right. That's when it started, in the 1840s when they did that building. That's right. I knew it was between 35 and 40. I think 35 is when they did the thatched roof or the thatched building. But look at the fountain. Look up here. See this concrete on the ground, that's a foundation for, I think, the original. It goes over that way, over here. Isn't that cool? It's interesting to know that they started this place just out here on this coastline just because it had a bay, it had boat access, and then they had it play its role in the sugar plantations. And they had the Oahu Railway, I think they called it, come out here. I just think that is so interesting. Am I in? What, in the van? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you guys do it and tell me how cool of a plan you had, how cool of a time you had. Emerson's, that's the guy's name, Emerson. That is so cool. Oh, those do have needles on them still. I was thinking, these cactus don't have needles on them, and they do. You're welcome, Kathy Carley. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you for joining. Thanks for your time today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, I'm with you, Lance. You're 100%. I mean, you see these, these graphic signs and, perfectly built buildings and stuff. But man, walking on this right here, I like touching this wall every time I come here. There's something about the fact that someone almost, 120, 200? Yeah, 200 years ago, almost 200 years ago, put this rock up and made this arch. (1832). They had the thatched building first. The Waialua Protestant Church. 1832. Things are just a different speed out here too. I mean, right here you're seeing a lot of commerce and retail and things like that. But man, when you get around that corner like that, where I just started off with that beach park, it's slow over there. I mean, look at these houses. People have chicken farms. They have rabbits back there, goats. It's just a different vibe out here. I just really like it. It's really a bummer that it's not busier. I mean, this is prime time. Hey, Okies. Yeah, they have church there now. I knew I heard a peacock. More for want some worms. What's up, big fella? Pretty, huh? I was just thinking that this whole area, like these areas right here, would just be washed away some of these fences would be impacted, but it doesn't seem to be the case. That's the Haleiwa Joe's restaurant. There's another one over in Kaneohe that is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery. It's sat back by the mountains, and there's a beautiful pond and water effect area back behind it. It's all natural, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. Yeah, they'll suck down the whole bag for sure. There are peacocks all over Waimea Valley. Waimea Bay, you can go over there and they're on the beach just chilling out. Daring someone to try and feed them. (1921) Honolulu Bridge. This may be something to come out here for, huh? Boots and beer. Oh, it's at Bishop Museum. Okay, never mind. Man, that's a little depressing. But guys, if you're watching this today, tomorrow, next week, this is, you know, you can still come out here to Blue Hawaii and do your paddleboarding, but man, all the restaurants and shops, and probably, I don't know, I have no idea of knowing. I would say another month it should be cleared up. I don't know. But I'm not a good guesser at that, because I would have thought it would have been already cleaned up or cleared up the water, and that's not the case. But they have everything you need to come out here. All you need is your money. They have the paddle boards, the paddles. They have changing stations, shower, everything. Oh, I didn't know there's a Harley Davidson. Wow, that's cool. That's new. Banana bread place. Look at that Harley Davidson. Look at that poor little scrawny chicken. Come here, baby. I have something for you. You need some meat on your bones. Check this out. Ooh, did you see that chicken? It fell down a couple of times. Be nice, share. There's enough for both of you. This is a historical fish pond up here on the right-hand side. We'll walk past it. And then Beach House will be this, I think someone was talking about Jameson's before. I think that's the location he's talking about. It's now Beach House, but let me know. So what we'll do next is I think I'll try to do a drive stream now. I'll try and do a drive stream now, and because it looks like the rain has subsided a little bit, just because I didn't want to get rain on the windshield, because then it's just impossible to stream because the camera will focus on the water spots on the windshield. But let's just give it a shot. We'll try it as long as we can, and we'll drive down to Waimea. Some of you, I know some people think the driving streams are boring, but we'll do it portrait mode on Facebook to begin with, and then at the end of the day, when we're going to do a longer drive back, and if the weather is permitting, we'll do it on YouTube so we can do landscape. I'm sorry, yeah, landscape. Yeah, Jameson. So this is, I am not a fish farm expert, but from what I understand, they'll let this go. They'll let, like the tide goes in, they lift it up, that gate, and then when it goes down, they let it down because the water comes out and it makes them catching the fish much easier. But they have when they call them fish ponds, they have them here. There's also some over at they're all over the place, obviously. But Hawaii Kai is really well known. That place in front, I don't know the name of it. It's just just north of Hawaii Kai. Maybe Dale knows the name of it. But that water does not look bad at all. I'm curious. Dale, were you on here earlier? Did you see this water over here? Oh, wait for you to respond. Did you see this over here? Oh, you like the drive streams? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm going to do it on my other phone, so it won't take too much power. So, that's a shark dive boat right there. No, that's not. That's a dive boat. So they're going out far. They're going out at least 2 miles because look at how dark that is. Yeah, that's a nice little place. But look at this. Lance, look at this traffic. My goodness. Now I show you, and there's like 5 cars in a row, but it goes like 2 cars and then nothing, 3 cars and nothing. It's usually like bumper to bumper to bumper on a Saturday. Are you kidding me? I'm almost thinking we could go out to Kanea, but I don't want to see it's shiny right there, but man, it could change in a minute. I'd rather have like a lot of really good weather and then go out there because that's a place you want to have really good visuals. And we'll do a drive stream out there. The ocean out there, the beaches along there are not picturesque. It's not like Waikiki. It's kind of like this here a little bit. But what's cool about it is you can say you've gone to the furthest northwest corner of Oahu. The furthest north is over here on Turtle Bay. That's where we're going to go. But this is the more northeast of Oahu, and it just ends. Farrington Highway just goes and stops. And you can get out and you can actually hike. But I think it's maybe 3/4 of a mile or so around. And then Yokohama is at the very, very point around the corner. And that Farrington goes down all the way down the other side, Waianae and other areas. Yeah, this is no traffic, my friends. No traffic. Hey, brother, how you doing? wish I could have shown that guy. It was a Hawaiian dude. Maybe you guys saw him. I just went around the corner. It's a Hawaiian dude, and he's pulling the grass up right here by hand. I love that stuff. I just, these guys, and look at all this trash. How cool is that? The park I was at before, Lance, do you remember what that park's name is? Do you know what where that turtley place? There were piles, probably 10 times this size, and there was about 8 of them. All that trash. Look at that. That's so, and it's actually brush and paper and. Yeah, we'll walk around Turtle Bay. I've not been there since they rebranded it to Ritz-Carlton. It'll be interesting to see. This is really good timber here, man. Someone's gonna come up and cut that up, sell it, or burn it. The macadamia nut farm is right in through there, right through the other side. Side of those trees right there. Let me check out my power situation, and I'll probably do a live drive stream. We'll just see what happens. If it's horrible and you guys hate it, we'll just stop it and wait till I get to. But what we're going to see. Let me show you what we'll see. Or tell you what we'll see. So we're going to go down here. You're going to see Laniakea, Turtle Beach. We'll be on the left-hand side. Everything's going to be on the left-hand side, of course. And then we'll go through Waimea Valley. Then we'll go to Sharks Cove. Foodland will be on the right-hand side. I kind of feel obligated to go in there and get some watermelon and $300 pineapple. But we'll see. And then we'll go to Sunset Bonsai, go down further and around the Big Bend, probably 5 miles, 6 miles. And then we'll go to the sugar mill where Giovanni Giovanni Shrimp Truck and some other places are. But when we get over there and we get to Turtle Bay, then we'll make the call as to whether I'm going to go continue that way and we'll just eat somewhere along the way, or maybe not at all. Or we'll come back this way and go to the Burger and Wing Hub. Most likely we'll just continue going that way, because then we're going to be so deep into Oahu, or the east side, that we should just continue on. But we'll see. We're going to play it by ear. I don't have anything else to do today. Do you guys? So Dale, check this out. I don't know if you saw this water before, but check it out now. You guys never went into Turtle Bay before? Who want you? Type in a 1 if you don't want to go. Is that what you guys are saying? Don't go in there. Type in a 2 if you want to go past Turtle Bay. I'm fine with that. Or 1 if you want to go in Turtle Bay. I thought that was a monk seal out there. It's a log. 1 if you do want to go in, 2 if you don't. I could do either way. It doesn't matter to me. It's no big deal. Hopefully, if you didn't see the stream right before this one, it's a very short stream. I was right over there, that far part. Forgive me, I don't recall the name of it, but you could just see it was just trashed with not so much the timber and brush, but the water was just terrible. I can't record anything in Foodland. They're vigilant about that. Oh, you guys do want to go in there? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. This is what it's all about. See this lady and guy right here eating right on the back of the truck. Best view restaurant. Even though it's dirty or whatever, man, just the vibe right here is incredible. But Lance, can you believe how few people are here? I mean, there is nobody. I can count the number of people on this beach. This is normally not just a hugely populous beach, but it's usually a lot more than this. And look, how many paddle boards do you see? 0. That's a buoy. That's a buoy. These are buoys out here. Those aren't sails at all. Nobody's out there because if you look out here, there is see that thing bobbing up out there? I thought that was a seal. It's a big old piece of wood. I'll bet you those boats are being very careful. All right, guys, so we're going to end it. This is our walking tour of Haleiwa. Again, this is March 28th, Saturday, and it is 12:30 in the p.m. So if you're coming in the next few days, next week or two, this is probably what you're going to see. It'll get better, but please come and see. Look back at the earlier parts of the live stream. There's so much to do here. Beautiful stores, great restaurants. Don't forget about that farm to barn. That's a really good place that I would recommend. Beach House is it's more of a polished restaurant that you can get anywhere, to be honest with you. Haleiwa Joe's here is okay, but if you want to eat at Haleiwa Joe's, the one to eat at is in Kaneohe. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Let's do it. 4 L's. Hope you laugh, learn, love, and like the stream. If you haven't, please do a like. Please do a share. That helps out a lot. Gets the video out to a lot of different people. Give one more L for that beautiful wingless angel, Lucille. This is your first stream. Hope it's not your last, because we're going that way in minutes on a live drive stream. Some of you love them. Some of you hate them. I'll know which one you are if you're not on the stream. I know I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day. You let me show you this. Haleiwa. Aloha.